This is the website we will be making in this video. We will be using free tools and no templates. If you just want to be lazy and use a template, this video is not for you. If you want to learn WordPress better, this video is perfect for you. First, you'll need to log into WordPress on your local site or live domain. Me personally, I like to clean up my WordPress dashboard, so copy me if you want to. I have made a video already on how to locally host a WordPress website and how to host a free website on Hostinger. Let's get started. Go to Plugins, then Add New and search up Elementor. Install it. Now search up Jeg Elementor and install that one as well. Now go to the Installed Plugin tab and bulk activate them. Next, we will go to Elementor and do some settings. Go to the Advanced tab and enable unfiltered file uploads. Now go to Features and enable Flexbox Container. Next, you want to go to Pages, then Add New. For this video, the only page we will be doing is the home page. But if you eventually want to build out the whole website, add these other ones. Press Publish twice and also enter full screen mode by following what I do here. Now just delete the two original pages that were here. Next, go to Settings, then Reading, and change this setting to a static page. Set the home page to Home and the Posts page to Blog. Now lastly, go to Permalinks and change this setting to Post Name if it wasn't there by default. Now go to Appearance, then Themes. Click on the Add New Theme button. Select the Astra theme, install it, and activate it. Now delete all the other themes and you're all set. Now go to All Pages and edit the home page. Now click Edit with Elementor. Now we can finally start making the website. Press the plus button and then select the second option, Row. Press the Rubik's Cube icon and add a container. Set it to full width. Duplicate it. Now add an image widget to the second container. Now add a JKit heading to the first container. Switch this setting to highlight and type what I type here. Now go to the Style tab, press Title, and edit the typography. Set the font family to Sign, change the font size to 64 pixels, and set the font weight to 600. Now go to Focus Title and select Gradient here. Set the first color to hash D624DF and create a global color named pink. For the second color, use hash1 F00FC. Make this new global color blue. Now set the angle to 90 degrees. And now lastly, go to the Content tab and disable the separator. Next, go to the image and press Choose Image. Press Select Files and download the images, link in the description. Add all the images into your website and add the NFT 0 image to the image. Next, go to the Rubik's Cube icon and add a text editor widget. I'm pasting some dummy text here. Next, go to the Style tab and change the text color to hash 6F7491. Create a new global color and name it gray-blue. I didn't show it, but change the font to Inter. Next, go to the Rubik's Cube icon and add a button. Type Explore Now here. Change the background type to gradient and make the first color pink and the second one the blue color. Change the angle to 140 degrees. Now do the opposite of what you just did for the Hover tab. Scroll down and change the padding to what I do. Now go to the typography and change the size to 16, font to sign, and weight to 500. Now go to the big container, then the Style tab. Change the background color to #03041A. Change the background overlay to the background picture file. Set the opacity to 0.15. Now go to the JKit heading and change the title text to white. Now head to your WordPress dashboard and go to Appearance, then Customize. Go to the Optional CSS tab and paste the CSS code. Will be in the description. Press Publish and go back to Elementor. Make sure you pressed Update and refresh the page in Elementor. Go to the Image, then the Advanced tab. Got a CSS class and add the class Hover Effect. Now you see this cool hover effect. Now we will go to the button and change its hover style to float. Go back to the image. Go to the Style tab and change the border radius to 5. Next, go to the parent container and change the top padding to 175. Now go to the plus button and add a section. Select the first option column. Add a heading widget to the container. Write the text Investor. Change the font size to 124 and change the font to Sign. Change the color to #03041A. Now copy the color from the first section's background, then paste it into the second section. Also place this heading into a container. Should have done that earlier. Now change the box size to 1350. Go to the child container and change its direction to row. Now add a container into that one. Change the investor text's width to roughly 90%. Now go into the container you just added and add an image widget to it. Press Choose Image and select the BlockNet one. Go to Advanced and change the width to 25%. Also align it to center. Now go to Style and change the opacity to 0.3, then the hover opacity to 1. And now give it the CSS class hover effect. Go to the images container and change the justify content to center and change the direction to row. Next, add a container below this one. If you have trouble placing it below, you can use the navigator like I do here. Make it full width and 25%. Perfect. Now add a heading widget to this. Change the text to Our Partners. Now go to Style, you know the drill, color white, font sign, weight 600 and size 38. Go to Advanced and change the top margin to -120 and margin left to 50. Make sure you're on the container and not the heading itself. Also change the investor heading to -50 margin left. Go to the container that the BlockNet image is in. Change the direction to row and justify content to space between. That was my bad. Duplicate the image twice. Change the second image to the X-Connect one. Change the third image to the Z-Block one. Go back to the container of these images and change the gap between elements to 80. Go to the parent container and change the top padding to 75 and bottom padding to 75 as well. Add a new section, select the second option, Row. Copy this section and paste the style onto the new one. Copy the investor heading and paste it into the new section. Change the text to about. Get rid of the -50 negative margin. Change the alignment to right. Change the width to default. Add a container and place this text into it. Align the heading text to start. I change this later. Add another container. Change the direction to row. Make the section container direction to row. Make sure the heading text is aligned to start. Copy the Our Partners text and paste it below the About heading. Paste this text there. Go to Advanced and make the top margin -75. Scroll up and copy the paragraph text here, then paste it below. Go to the empty container and change its direction to row and justify content to center. Now go to the Rubik's Cube and search up spacer. Change the pixels to 400. Go to Advanced and change the width to 60%. Scroll down to Background and select Gradient. Make the first color pink and the second color blue. Change the angle to 150 degrees. Now go back to the Layout tab and change the Z index to 1. Change the position to absolute and follow what I do. X-axis to -650 and the Y-axis to 100. Change the border radius to 10. Add 3 images to the empty container. Make each Z index 2. Select the first image, choose this image. Now select the second image and choose this one. For the third image, make sure you use the one that is 820 x 900. Go to Advanced and select the Border tab. Set the border to solid and change the width to 20 pixels. Change the border radius to 6 pixels and change the border color to #03041A. Go back to the Layout tab and change the position to absolute. This will look super weird, but trust the process. Change the X-axis to 135 pixels and the Y-axis to 360 pixels. Change the width to custom and change it to 33%. Now go to image number 1 and change its position to absolute. Change the width to 33%. Set the x-axis to 75 and the y-axis to 80. Now go to image number 2. Change the position to absolute. Set the x-axis to 375 and the y-axis to 130. Change the width to 45%. Go to the container of all these images and change it to full width 55%. Change the container right beside it to full width 45%. Right now it still looks a little wonky, but as we add more to this section, it'll look better. Add a container below the paragraph text. Change the direction to row. Add an icon to this container. Change the icon to this one. Go to Style and change the color to pink. Add a counter widget. Try to add it right beside the icon. Use the navigator if you need. Change the ending number to 525. Change the title to NFT items. Go to Style and change the color to white. Go to Typography, the same as usual, font sign, size 42 and weight 600. Now go to the Title tab. Change the color to gray-blue. Go to Typography and change the font to Inter and font size to 16 pixels. Add a heading element beside the counter. Change the text to just plus. Change the typography to sign and the font size to 24. Set margin top to 15, margin right to 15, and margin left to -15. Duplicate everything we just did and move it to the side. Now change the icon to Deal. Copy the paragraph text and paste it below. If you have trouble, use the navigator. Just pasting some dummy text here. Copy the Explore Now button. paste it below. Replace the text with more about us. We're done the About section. Now scroll down and add a new container and choose Row. Copy the style of the About section and paste it onto the new one. Go to the new section and change it from box to full width 100%. Now go to Advanced and change the top padding to 100 and remove the bottom padding. Copy the About heading and paste it into the new section. Add a container. In the section, change the direction to column. Align this heading to center in Advanced. Change the text to Popular. Now copy the subheading and paste it below. Place everything here into the container. Align the text to center. Add 50 bottom padding so it's easier to select. Copy the paragraph text here and paste it below. Pasting some dummy text. Go to Advanced and change the top margin to -30. Align Self to center and change the width to 50%. Go to Style and change the alignment there to center. Now actually go back to the subheading and change the bottom margin to 35. Add another container below the paragraph text. Change Justify Content to Row and make it full width 100%. Now add another container into the container we just added. Make it full width again, but 32%. I select Wrap here on this container by mistake. Go to the container we just added right before this one and change that one into Wrap. Go to Style, then Background Color, and choose Gradient. Set the first color to the background color of the section and the second color to #19072D. Add an image widget to this container. Edit the child container and change the top padding to 50, right padding to 35, bottom padding to 30, and left padding to 35. Edit the image and choose the image NFT 1 Popular. Add an icon box widget. Replace the star icon with the Ethereum icon. Change the title to 0.19 and remove the description. Change the icon position to left. Change the icon size to 18 pixels and the color to pink. Go to the Content tab and change the title color to gray-blue, the font family to Sign, and the font size to 22. Unlink the margin and set the top margin to 15. Drag and drop another heading into the container. Pasting this text into it. Go to Style and change the color to white. Font to Scene, font size to 24. Copy the More About Us button. Replace the text with View More. Set the background type to Classic and remove the background color of the button. Do it on hover as well. Set the actual text color to pink. Also remove the padding here. Go to Advanced and set the margin left to -20. Now we duplicate this container 5 more times. Make sure you have this parent container on wrap, or else it'll all be in one row. Now for the second image, choose NFT2, popular. Keep adding the images. Go to Advanced and add the CSS class, not ID, hover effect. Paste the style onto all of the other images. Go to Style and change the border radius to 8 pixels. Now go to the container and change its border radius to 8 pixels. Once again, copy and paste the styles for both the container and the images this time. Now I'm just going to replace some content here. You may notice that when you close the sidebar, there are spaces around the container. This is because we forgot to change the second container to full width. Now it's all fixed. Nice, we're done this section. Add another section, make sure you choose row. Copy the style of the previous section and paste it. Change the direction to row in this section. Now add a container, select full width 55%. Duplicate it and make it 45% full width. Scroll up and copy the investor heading and paste it into the first container. Replace the text investor with roadmap. Now copy this subheading and paste it below. Replace this text with Dev to Roadmap. Now copy this paragraph text under that subheading and paste it in the container. Change the width to default. Now add a JKit feature list to this container. Delete the other two items here. Replace the first one's text with launch. Pasting some dummy text here. Set the icon to this upload cloud icon. Go to the Style tab and open the Icon tab. Set the background type to gradient. Set the first color to blue and the second color to pink. Set the angle to 140 degrees. Set the size to 60 pixels and the actual icon size to 30 pixels. Go to the Content tab and change the icon shape to square. Go back to Style and change the icon border radius to 8 pixels. Open the Content tab in Style and edit the title Typography. Set the font to Sign, color to white, font size to 20 and weight to 500. In the description, change the font to Enter and size to 16 pixels. Set the color to gray-blue. Now we can finally duplicate this one item. Duplicate it 4 more times. Replace the second one with the title of Community Giveaway. Press Icon Library and select the community icon. Now go to the next one. Name it Merchandise Drop. Make the icon this T-shirt 1. The next one, name it Collaboration. Set the icon to this handshake icon. Now for the last one, the title is Future Drops. Make the icon this medal. Enable this Show Connector button when you scroll down. Go to Style and change connector color to #101126. Change the connector width to 2 pixels. Now open the Icon tab, then open the Hover tab within it. Change the background color to gradient, and just do the opposite of what we did in the Normal tab. Scroll up and copy the spacer we used earlier. Paste it into this second container. Set the space to 500 pixels, go to Advanced, and set the width to 85%. Change the X-axis to 60 and the Y-axis to 125. Scroll up again and copy this image. Set the width to 55%. Set the X-axis to 0 and the Y to 60. Change the image to this one here. Change the border radius to 8. Change the border type to solid 20 pixels. Make the color #03041A. Scroll up once again and copy this image this time. Go to Advanced and change the width to 75. Change the x-axis to 145 and the y-axis to 165. Change the image to this one. Make the border radius 8 pixels. We're done this section. Now onto the next one. Add a new section and select row. Copy the style from the previous section and paste it onto this new one. Change the justify content to space between this time. Add a container into this section, make it full with 50%. Duplicate it once. Copy the roadmap title and paste it into this container. Title it Questions. Remove the negative margin. Instead of full width, make the section box 1250 instead. Copy the Dev to Roadmap subheading and paste it in the Questions section. Change it to popular questions about NFTs. Also change the roadmap section to boxed 1250. Go to this subheading and change the bottom margin to 30. Also align itself to start. Change the alignment to left to swell. Copy the paragraph in the About section and paste it below. Now finally, copy this button and paste it into the Questions section. Change the text to Ask Question. Add a G-Kit accordion to the container. Delete the other two items in the accordion. Go to Style and let's change the padding. Set the top padding to 8 and the bottom to 8 as well. Set the background here to transparent. Do the same for the Close tab. Go to Title and change the text color to white. Switch the background type to gradient. Set the first color to blue and the second color to pink. Set the angle to 90 degrees. Change the open border radius to 5 pixels. Also do the same for the Close tab. I don't show it, but I do it eventually. Unlink the padding and change the top to 18 right 15 bottom 18 and left 40. Change the close color to white and the background color to hash 08092D. Open the description tab and change the color to gray-blue. Change the typography font to Inter and the size to 16 pixels. Now for the title, change the font to Sign and the size to 16 pixels. Also change the weight to 500. Pasting some text. Duplicate this title 3 more times. I'm going to put some titles here. Copy me if you want. Go to the Description tab. Change the padding top to 30, right to 25, bottom to 15, and left to 25. Add a new section, select Row. Copy the style of the previous one and paste it. Add a container. Make it full width. Add a JKit testimonial. Go to the Testimonial tab and delete all the other ones here besides one. Set the image size to full. Go back to the Setting tab and change the slides to Show to 1. Also enable quote and rating. Go back to Testimonials and change the title to Deanna Houston. Changing the description to this. Change the avatar to this one. Now go to Style and change the alignment to left. Also change the background type to Classic and change the color to #08092D. Unlink the padding and change the padding top to 200, right 50, bottom 200, and left 50. Change the border radius to 25. Scroll down to the description and change the alignment to left. Change the typography to Inter 20 pixels. Unlink the margin and change the left margin to 375. Change the color to gray-blue. Open the Quote tab and enable this Override Position button. Change the top to 50 and left to 800. Change the color to #070828. Change the font size to 210. Open the Rating tab and change the alignment to left. Change the font size to 12 and items margin right to 12 as well. Set the margin bottom to 10 and margin left to 375. Open the Client Name tab and change the margin left to 350. Change the color to white, font to sign, size to 20, and weight to 500. Open the Client Designation tab and change the margin left to 350. Set the color to gray-blue and the font to enter 16 pixels. Also align this to left. Go to Client Image and change the border to solid 6 pixels. Change the color to gray-blue. On this change, the margin left to 75. Change the width to 200. Now move to Client Layout and change this to 100. Go back to Client Image and change this to align left. Go to the Description tab and change the margin left from 375 to 325, then we're done. Add a new section. Since you probably already know how to use WordPress well, I'll use this AI voice a little bit less. Add a container, make it full width and row. Add another container inside of it. Make it full with 24% and row as well. Scroll all the way up to the About section and copy this image. Copy the counter and the plus symbol as well. I will skip to when I have everything finished. Go to the main section and remove all of the top padding. Add a new section. We're almost there. It's the second last one for this page. Copy the style of the Testimonial section and paste it onto this one. Edit the section and change the boxed width to 1300. Add a new container into this section. Scroll up and copy the questions heading and paste it below. Replace the text with our blog. Now copy the subheading and paste it below. Set Align Self to center. Replace the text with latest blog and articles. Go to the Our Blog text and align itself to center and make the width default. Now copy this paragraph text and paste it below. Make sure it's under the subheading. Don't be dumb like me here. Make sure it's under the subheading. Don't be dumb like me here. Go to Style and align it to center. Go to Advanced and set Align Self to center and change the width to 50%. Add another container below that one. Make sure the paragraph text is in the actual container, not outside of it. Change this second container to row. Also change it to full width 100%. Add yet another container into this one and make it full width 32%. Inside of it, add an image element. Change the image to this one. Add a heading element into this container. Change the color to white and edit the typography. Set the font family to sign and 20 pixels. Copy this paragraph text and paste it below. Go to Advanced and change the width to default. Align it to left. Copy one of the buttons in the popular section and paste it below. Add this arrow icon. Set the position to after. Change the size from 16 to 14. Go to the Hover tab and change the hover color to white and remove the float effect. Now duplicate this 2 more times and delete the containers beside it. Replacing some of the content here. We're done that section, onto the final one. Add a new section, select Row. Copy the blog section style and paste it into this one. Select the container and make it full width. Open the Background Overlay tab and select Classic. Select the star background image. Select the star background image. Change the opacity to 0.1 and the display size to custom, 40%. Make sure it repeats and set the position to center. Copy the blog text and paste it into this container. Change the text to subscribe. Go to Style and change the color to #2 32341. Copy the subheading and paste it below. Copy this paragraph text and paste it below. Go back to your WordPress dashboard, ignore the updates here. This video took days to record and edit, and Elementor needs an update. Go to Plugins, then add New. We will be installing a plugin named Metform. Go back to Elementor, make sure you update and refresh the page. Add a Metform element. Edit the form and select the blank template. Add a section and select Row. Add an email widget inside. Disable the label. Change the placeholder text to this. Go to Style and change the top padding to 20, right to 25, bottom to 20, and left to 25. Change the input color to gray-blue on all of the tabs here. Set the background type to classic and make it white for all 3 tabs as well. Change the border type to none and change the typography to Interfont, size 16 and weight 300. Also change the border radius to 8 pixels. Open the placeholder tab and do the exact same typography as the input tab. Go to Advanced and change the width to Custom 50%. Now add a Submit button right beside the email. By the way, edit the container and change the Justify content to Center. Edit the button and go to Style. Change the top padding to 20, right padding to 35, bottom padding to 20, and left padding to 35. Edit the typography and change the font family to Sign and the font size to 16. Set the background color to gradient and change the first color to blue and the second to pink. Set the angle to 140 degrees. Open the Shadow tab and change the blur to 0. Change the Submit button text to Subscribe. I completely forgot about this. Now press Update and close and we're done this. Head to Advanced and change the top margin to -20. Edit the section and make the bottom padding 100 pixels. Select the inner container and change the border radius to 25 pixels all around. Looks amazing. We've finally done the site. There's one last thing that we have to do, and it's the beautiful motion effects. Shameless plug here. If you've gotten this far, subscribing would be nice. To add the motion effect, for this one you must select the whole container or else it'll not work properly. Go to Advanced, then Motion Effects, then select Fade in Down. Alright, no more annoying AI voice, just watch me and copy. For this one, make sure you select Slow. For these, you must select the whole container. we're pretty much done. If you want to learn how to make this website responsive, add a header and footer and some other pages for this site, I'll do it. Only if this video does well.